NHTLM, y'all. I am very, very under the weather right now. But it's okay because I'm still going to bring this video. To you. We finna break this thing all the way down. Again, I'm Narcissist. They love me. If you like the content and you find it helpful, subscribe to the channel, all right? Here are all the categories we are ready to address right now. All right? So let's break down the narc's way of thinking, so to speak, okay? Narcs have their way of thinking. We have our way of thinking. But it's really important to note and realize that you need to understand their way of thinking, okay? Their way of thinking. So these are the categories again. And again, I'm Narcs. Hey, they love me. Here we go. Let's break it all down. I'm probably going to write. Let's see. I don't want to miss anything, so I had already had everything. This is my cue card. Normally, I don't have a cue card. I just come out my soul, but I want to get this right. I don't want to miss anything for anybody. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Black, gray, white. Okay, this is how they think, right? Black is bad, right? Bad. Gray is alternative. So this is okay. All right, this is my voice of reason. White, white is good. All right, white is good. So let's go through every category. When it comes to the children, this is the first one, children and the discipline. We're going to cover first the child. All right, the child that'll be black in a black area that they really don't care for, right? It's going to be the scapegoat. In a good area, it's going to be a golden child. All right, golden child. All right, let's scratch children off. When it comes to disciplining children, narcs don't want to do much work. Leg work, they don't want to do too much of that. So they'll let the child slide. Depending on what they do, they'll let the child slide. But over time, they'll start to look at the child differently in a black area. Okay? So the disciplining is supposed to be good, meaning the rod, right? You pop them or whatever it is that you want to do when you discipline your child. It becomes abuse. I know what I'm talking about. All right, it becomes abuse. Verbal abuse, physical abuse. It becomes an all-out fight where the narc fights the child. Okay, and you should never fight your child. You can discipline your child without abusing them. Okay, so let's scratch the disciplining off. Here are the jobs. Jobs are a form of supply as well. Okay. If you can keep the narc busy, if the narc is on always get paid from having a legitimate job, and it's going to come with benefits. So when they get down in the dumps and people start to figure them out on the job, it becomes a bad area. They're in the black, right? Bad job. It could have started out good, but bad job. But sometimes when a narc starts to work jobs and things, they get these benefits, they get paid, they get the gaslight people on the job, mirror people on the job, then it's a great job. So at that point, it's white. Okay? This is the same way that they deal with us. The same way they deal with everything are objects when it comes to the narc. And they want to be able to shift and move those objects according to their needs. Right? New supply. When it comes to you and I, it's good. It's all the way good when you're in the love bomb phase. When you're in utopia. That's what I call utopia. But then the minute you start to disagree and question, they're going to put you in a black. They're going to put you over here on the other end. So it's the devalue and discard. You're ready to be on your way out of the door. Okay? So what does this mean for us? What does this mean for us? We have the ability to reason. We have a gray area. They lack this area. Okay? All of this is empath. It's in the middle. Okay? It keeps the balance. Without the gray area, everything will be either on this extreme or on this extreme. Right? But when we come in, We're the voice of reason. We're the ones that tell them the good consequences, the bad consequences. We don't just up and go and do things without putting little to no thought in it. So by them lacking this in here, which is the gray area, what do they lack in their brains? Gray matter. All right? It's in the right anterior insula. All right? They lack gray matter. Okay? What is the purpose of having gray matter? Let's go deep. What is the purpose of having gray matter? This is for self-absorption and self-direction. So what am I saying in a nutshell? If I have the ability to self-absorb and self-direct, I have the ability to sit down to myself and think about what I've done wrong, how wrong with other people, how right, what could I have done differently. I have the ability to self-reflect. And if you go back to my video, you'll see where I told you, how do you one-up the narc? And the answer is, you have the ability to do this. They don't. Okay? Your revenge does not come from doing something bad to them because they did something bad to you. That's not where your revenge comes in at. All right? You have the ability to self-reflect. All of this is psychological. All right? So, let's get rid of all of this. The point of this video is to tell you how they think of things from one extreme to the next. Why do they think like that? Why is everything on one end of the spectrum and totally on the other, on a whole different end? Because when they were growing up and whoever raised them, whoever brought them into this world and took responsibility for them and had the responsibility of teaching them, they were either praising excessively, right? All right, let's say excessive. Let's just get rid of praise. Excessive. This is how this is how they grown up, okay? They were either praised excessively or not at all. So that's why when I was talking about the children, the discipline, the scapegoat, the golden child, you and a love bomb, the devalue, and all the discard, everything was on one end or another. Like, for example, excessively, golden child. Not at all, scapegoat. Here we go. Here we go. What they haven't, listen, excessively, love bomb. Not at all, devalue, and discard. You see what I'm saying? How everything falls from one extreme to the other. When you and I come in, we are here. This is strictly an empath zone. And if you don't have the ability to do it, you just don't belong there. All right? You just don't belong there. All right? I'm narcs, hate, they love me. And I'm narcs, hate, they love me for a reason. And let me tell you guys this, and I'm going to leave you with truth. All I can do is to leave you with truth. And I'm very sick right now. I don't sound like it, y'all, but I'm managing. I'm managing. So let me tell you one thing about the narc. And us. The narc can destroy you with, they cannot destroy you with lies. However, you can destroy them with truth. All right? Again, the narc cannot destroy you with their lies, but you can destroy them with your truth. All right? Like and subscribe if you found the content helpful. NHTLM. And I love y'all, and y'all take care of yourselves. I would get in this camera, but I look real bad. Yeah, I got a lot of meds and things to take, but I'm here. I'm here. All right, and the truth does not change. It doesn't matter who spreads it, who says anything about it. All right, peace, love, and light to you. I love you. All right, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And you take care of yourself. And I hope that you learned something from this video. All right, go look this up. Go look this right here up. Right.